respect what's good about the person.
I appreciate that. I think that's absolutely. I totally get what you're saying, because there's times when I can go back right now and pinpoint in my relationships in the past when they'd say something that would piss me off when I've been drunk. They could have said 10 good things, and then that one thing would stick with me for the rest of the night. I'd be like, well, you fucking,
slam out, then you're off to checking out all the other girls out, right?
Yeah.
And that's we're in a generation of instant everything, right?
I wanted to ask you about that. So with everything going on right now, it seems like, and I've had a lot of people in the age group of early 20s, the millennial kind of generation, right? I mean, I guess we're kind of still millennials, but we're at the end of it, right? We're kind of borderline.
Yeah, I'm not quite a millennial. I think millennial, they say, is what, 84, 83?
83, I think
83
it's my year.
on. I'm 79, buddy.
Right.
So
yeah, okay.
I'm not a millennial.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway.
So you are, what are you then?
I don't know, maybe Generation X?
I think there's a gap between Generation X and something else, but anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I haven't
don't know,
looked
whatever.
It's clearly not that important to me.
yeah, obviously not.
I'm a 70s baby.
Okay, so
whatever.
Talking to some of the younger generation, we'll just call it, in their early 20s, they said that it's more of a hookup culture, and it's almost like everyone is more available. Yeah. Obviously, technology helps with that, because you can fucking swipe and, your next fuck is right
Tinder
there.
and all that garbage, yeah.
But is this something that is this something that's been conditioned to these people, or is this something that's just kind of come along, and because it's a satisfaction of I want to have it all, they keep going through for more and more and more, and it's a number of partners rather than the actual connection itself with one person? What do you think that is, and how do you fix that?
Well, again, so first of all, most people right now, we're a society, we're popping pills all the time, right, to deal with their stuff. So no one's actually dealing with their problems. So, and it's always a distraction. Next, information very quickly. So the moment something's not going right, we'll just jump to the next person, right? So it'll be interesting to see what happens
in the future.
Yeah, with these people. I don't know.
These are compounding things, right? Like they're going to stack up on you.
I mean, everything's so quick. Like, most people can't concentrate for more than 2-3 minutes, and they're gone, right? Like
I think it's less than that now.
On your website, unless you have a video right away or something, if as soon as you see writing, gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gone.
Yeah.
So I don't. And remember, like these are becoming habits for people. So
addictive habits.
Yeah. So the moment you don't give me what I want, gone.
Yeah.
Right on to the next person. So. With the option of divorce so quickly, I would be surprised, if most people even make it to the marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I remember one of my girlfriends saying, but she was selling houses where people would build houses.
Right.
And the couples would come in and pick all their things out to build the houses. And before the house was built, they were ready to split up.
Oh, God.
So
I don't think I've ever had that. But
they're not that bad because it's stressful. But now, right now, instant everything. So, I don't know. I mean, I can help people with concentration, but it's difficult because we want instant everything, right?
Yeah.
We want our food fast. We want our internet fast. You give a millennial dial-up, and they're going to destroy the computer.
That's true.
They would lose it, right? It'd almost be a good experiment to see. Just put dial-up on a bunch of computers and see what happens.
Right.
They would just go bananas because they want everything right away. So
they get anxiety from
that. Yeah. And so when the relationship's not working right away, or you're not giving what I want, we're not fixing it, who knows, right?
Wow. So there is definitely, obviously, I think everybody can say there's a lack of patience going on.
Well... That's one way to put it.
That's one way to put it. Yeah,
okay, lightly. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot more than that. Yeah. But the instant gratification thing is causing a lot. You're right. Like, we don't know what's going to happen because we've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Technology... Right. The thing is, technology is increasing now exponentially, whereas we're still dealing with a primitive thing up here, right?
Yeah.
So we can't keep up with it anymore. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah, and it's just getting more and more, right? And I guess we just kind of buckle up, grab some popcorn, and see what happens.
See, right?
See what happens, yeah.
But, for you and I remember dial-up. I remember having to use a flip phone before text messages even existed.
Yeah. Or
a cell phone was new.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm grateful that I got to go through that period because I can still kind of recall what it was like and be grateful for what we have, but also know that, hey, it's time to put the phone down.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have that, in my office when I work with teenagers a lot. And
do you?
Yeah. Young kids, teenagers all the time, right?
Really?
And, I make them shut their phone off. And the sheer panic that you see in their eyes, right? I'm like,
what the fuck do you have going on that's so important?
I said, don't worry. The text messages still come through.
Yeah.
You're just going to lay down for an hour or half an hour, right? You won't even know. And, there was a few that just would not do it. I
kidding.
I told them, thanks for coming in. I won't work with it. And then, okay, I'll do it. But, there was definitely a lot of panic and anxiety going on based around shutting their phone off, right?
Wow. That constant needing to be connected.
Yep.
Do you think we're too connected now?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I mean, I find myself, trying more and more now
to put it down.
Like, this is my work phone, right? So but usually evenings and stuff, like I try to leave it in my car when I go for dinner, or when I'm out with friends or something. I'll try to leave it in my car. It's not that important, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can check it every hour or so, and if there's an emergency. But really, at the end of the day, I like to put it down.
What are you gonna do? Let me ask you this, because I know that this is gonna irk you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if the next date that you go on, in the middle of your meal, you're in a conversation, she pulls out her phone and looks at it? Are you out the door? What are you gonna do? I want to know this, because you'll say something smart ass probably.
Well, no. It depends. I might text her. It's over.
Hey, I'm over here.
No, I don't know. It depends. I mean, because I'm not one to judge right away.
Right.
How do I know it's not her mother calling her? There's an emergency or something like that. But I would probably call her out on it if half the time she was doing it.
Right.
I mean, come on now, right? I mean, no, that's not really gonna fly. But I mean, I've been guilty of doing it during a dinner too.
Has
right?
it been an emergency?
No. No, I've done it. But again, I read the good article that my good friend, my ex, showed me, like, cell phones are the new cigarettes, and it's true.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to, to be conscious about putting it down while I'm out with friends and being present, right? Instead of constantly on it, or just leaving it in my car. Like, it's just, because I find it's affecting me too. It's everybody. Everybody's got phones. Everybody's checking it all the time, and it's just like half the time you're just home alone checking Facebook. Like, get out of here.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, it's
I know.
So
I know, buddy. And I love that. That's the thing, is right now I'm so intrigued with social media that I'm trying to do the best to get positive messages out there and to be as real and as raw and as fucking uncensored as possible.
Yep.
But there comes a time when it's like, okay, am I on here too much? Am I posting too much? Like, what's good for my, ideal health?
Yeah.
So it's an experiment. It's an experimental time, and it's great that we can reach God knows how many people, or the source knows how many people, right? But the reach is incredible. You can meet people, like someone could be watching or listening to our conversation across the world that we've never met before, and they could be affected by it, right, in a positive way.
Yeah,
hopefully.
absolutely. Yep.
So that is cool to me. I like that.
Yep.
But the fact that, like, I'm enjoying this conversation with you, I'm present with you.
Yep.
And I hope that while we're talking, someone's not watching us on their phone, sitting across from, like, someone they should be paying attention to. That's not the purpose here, but I guarantee you it's probably happening.
Yeah, put the phone down and drive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, listen. That's fine. Listen to it on iTunes, whatever. But,
at least don't watch it, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we've been going for a while now, I guess.
Cool.
About 10 o'clock. Did you want to wrap it up? What are your, like? If you could say one thing, I mean, it's Motivational Monday. We've talked a little bit about mental health. If you could say one thing to kind of that's gotten you through besides hypnosis, what has it been? What keeps you motivated? What keeps you driven? And what keeps you, trying to reach your goals day after day?
Well, again, I find that one of the things I've really come around with is I've stopped putting so much pressure on myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because, I've come to realize some of that programming that's been instilled in me, that I need to own all this, or I need to strive to do this, and to keep, and at the end of the day is that, maybe there are some things that I want to accomplish, but I'm fucking fine the way I am, and I'm good right now. It's good. Like, I'm all right, and I can just be happy from here and enjoy my life from here and be free from here.
Right.
And in that case, doing that and looking at it that way, it releases so much of the burden and the stress and the have to. And when you let go of that, you find that you come in contact with the I want to.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Not feeling like I have to, but I want to.
Right.
And that becomes a lot more fun.
Because it's a passion.
Yeah, I want to do this stuff.
It's a desire, yeah.
I enjoy doing this stuff. It's something I want to do instead of like, I have to. And, just changing that frame of mind that I have to do this, or I should to, I want to, keeps you more motivated, right?
So,
keeps you freer.
So you do put emphasis on changing the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you view things.
Big time. Self-talk is huge, man.
Yeah.
Self-talk is also instilled from, like, if you listen to that critical voice that you have inside your head, who does it remind you of, right?
Yeah, parents.
Usually you'll be able to find parents parents or teachers or something, and
some authority figure, or who was supposed to be an authority.
Yeah,
figure,
exactly.
Right?
So and then really becoming conscious of that broken record voice happening in the background and becoming aware of it, and and being able to change how you communicate even with yourself is huge, right? Yeah. You're the one you wake up with, and you're the one you're going to sleep with, so you should be fucking kind to yourself. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So show yourself some compassion.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
What do you say? Do you ever compare yourself to others? Just before we go, or did you stop comparing yourself to others? Because I think there's a lot of that happening right now with Instagram and everything.
Yeah, I don't have Instagram, so
right,
that's right. But I think everybody kind of does to a certain extent, right? But I mean, if you can just really compare yourself to who you were yesterday and trying to be better than you were yesterday, that's
Perfect.
good.
Yeah.
But we live in a society where that's kind of materialistic. Things are everywhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, I probably
it's a consumer-driven world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably do to an extent, but I mean, again, you just keep working on scrambling that and getting free from it and
catching yourself when you're doing it.
Yeah,
that's a big one too.
Yeah. Everybody. I think everybody does it to a certain. I mean, I'd be saying no, I don't. Like, I mean, come on, bud. Fuck.
Sometimes you do it. It's like you said. I mean, it's just that ego in your head and the conditioning of competition and whatnot as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, I would say that I do, but
you're better at kind of reversing
it and just trying to be. Like I said. If I'm looking for approval from other people, then you have no choice but to it. But when you realize you're fine from here and align yourself a little bit more, it's not needed so much, right?
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with like dressing nice, taking care of yourself, and doing those things without having to compare yourself to other people.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's a good note to end on, man. I appreciate you coming. We had a great conversation.
Yep.
And so anyone that wants to see Gilles, London Hypnotherapy Center.
Yep. .ca.
Yep. And look for his shows, which is Mastermind Hypnosis.
.com. You got it.
.ca and .com, right?
Yeah. And if you want to learn, there's also hypnosistraining.ca.
Okay.
I just finished a course about a week or two ago, so the dates are going to be updated very soon. It'll probably be the next course will be September, October.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. And ladies, he's single. I happen to know that he loves BDSM and 50 Shades of Grey. So no.
Hey, actually, I didn't mind 50 Shades of Grey. Somebody dragged me to it, and I watched it.
So that's for next podcast. We're going to get into Gilles and the Whips and Chains.
Yes.
But for now, ladies, reach out to him anytime, or anybody for that matter. Do they reach out to you to book an appointment? Can they reach out through the Facebook feed? Or
they can reach out there. They can, I have a Facebook page as well.
Yep.
And again, through the website, or just call me, right? I'm available.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed Mental Health and Motivational Monday. It was really cool having a hypnotherapist here in the house. So,
my pleasure.
And a DJ. We should spin some tunes now, sober.
Right. Sober tunes.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight, and we'll see you Wednesday for a special Women Crush Wednesday, potentially at the beach. All right, talk to you soon.